I don't normally do reaction videos to Leafs games. This is not going to be a full-time thing, but this was absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness. A 7-6 overtime victory for the Leafs. Rielly with the game-winning goal like 15 seconds into overtime, and Kane and Matthews trading goals to end off the third period. Oh my goodness. Fantastic game for the average hockey viewer. You and me, we loved this game. Well, anybody who's not really delving into the stats, we love this game. If you're a Leafs fan, hell yeah, they won in overtime. Hype! But all the coaches and everybody looking at this, all the analysts are like, yo, what a terrible game. This is the game that the coaches are going to be going into the dressing room like, yo, that sucked. The goaltending, the defense, my goodness, that was a result. And no matter how you look at it, you want to say, okay, Cam Ward is Cam Ward, or you want to take a look at the Leafs and be like, oh, well, Garrett Sparks is just starting in here in the NHL. This was not their game. Definitely not. Sparks got the W, but any game where you let in 6 is not a W for a goaltender. And I know everybody was talking about Sparks going into this season like he wasn't really the guy who deserved the spot over Picard and McElhaney. Those two picked up on waivers by other teams, okay, but Garrett Sparks was not necessarily going into this season with the utmost confidence from the fans, and let's just say from himself as well, because we all knew that in the preseason he wasn't really all too good. Now he's playing here against Chicago, and he's getting lit up by Patrick Kane twice in the last, 2 minutes of the game. Other than that, though, Matthews got 4 points, Henri Jokiharju got 3 points, overall just a huge scoring fest by the Blackhawks and the Maple Leafs. Nobody's going to be looking at this game and being like, wow, that was boring, because that was hella entertaining. Tavares with the hat trick was just phenomenal. Everybody was freaking out. Oh my gosh, he's finally done it. His 9th something like that career hat trick. And the last 2 minutes of the third period, just absolutely phenomenal. Patrick Kane to tie the goal. He's waiting over there on the right side, just on the perimeter of the face-off circle. He just looks, stick handles a little bit, looks a little bit more, and then he just whiffs one onto the net and it goes in. Oh my god, the game is tied. They're going to overtime with a 5-5 score. Wow, awesome. But then seconds later, Auston Matthews comes back down. He moves himself into the slot. The puck comes back right into his stick, slaps it on net. It's in the goal. 6-5 is the Maple Leafs lead with a minute something to go. And everybody in the United Center in Chicago is like, yo, oh no, we just gave it up. We're gonna lose in regulation. Oh no. But then Patrick Kane comes in, does a few things. He's at the point. He takes a shot. It goes in. Oh my gosh. They tied it again. Overtime was just Morgan Rielly. Whiffs one. 5-hole. Cam Ward. Oh my gosh. It's in the net. I can't even give a good analysis for this. And don't get me wrong, that's not what I do here. I don't really give analysis for Leafs games. You got Steve Dangle for that, Andrew Pillock Hockey for that. There are a few other guys who are set to producing better Leafs recaps and analyses than I. But this was just crazy. Oh my gosh, the stories coming out of this game are going to transcend the media for a few months at least. Just the amount of goals that we've been getting. Just look at the other games that we've had around the league. Carolina, New York, 8-5. Okay. Then that Boston-Washington game, 7-0. Okay. Then that Caps and Penguins game. Oh my gosh, so many goals everywhere. We're getting so many goals in this NHL season so far. And if things continue the way they are, we're gonna have 5, 6 guys reach 100 points? I'd love that. But I know that people who are paying attention to the goalies and the people who are the goalies themselves and the people who are managing these hockey teams and looking at them like, yeah, we need to be good defensively, yeah, they're really not going to like that. My gosh, there are so many goals, and I don't even know what to say anymore. Taves' goal puts him at 5. He's number 1 in the league in goals. I think he might be number 1 in points, too. I have no idea. but Auston Matthews with his 4 points really put him up there too. My gosh. The Maple Leafs and the Blackhawks, fantastic joust. That was a battle. That was a determined grit, full of offensive awareness and everything, and shots on goal and bad goaltending. They win. The Maple Leafs win 7-6 in overtime against the Blackhawks. I apologize for this terrible analysis. I don't even want to call it an analysis. It's just me spitting about hockey. Hope you guys enjoyed. This video is your pleasure to Sign Gaming, and bye.